Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So another video looking at the reactors that you can farm beforehand. So in less than 2 days we are getting Ultimate Yujin, and they showed off two Transcendent modules during the live stream. First one was the Combat Protocol. This Transcendent mod changes all his skills to non-attribute and fusion. The second one, called Battlefield Medic, changes all his skills to non-attribute and singular. So those are the two types of reactors you want. So the options you want on the fusion reactor, which would be the materialized mixture reactor, you want non-attribute power and you want fusion power. Now, once the Descendant is out and we farm them, maybe we might need a bit of range or something. But for now, we don't need cooldown on this one. Normally, I would recommend cooldown. But because the Combat Protocol, the passive on that one, is giving you up to 50% cooldown for HP, I think we can comfortably skip the cooldown on the reactor. So I would go with non-attribute and fusion for the materialized mixture reactor. Now for the other one, the Battlefield Medic, he's getting crit damage. So I would recommend the materialized singularity reactor with crit damage and cooldown. So we saw in the dev stream when they were showing a bit of gameplay, I was seeing a lot of orange numbers. And so he's getting a lot of crit with the bonding energy thing, the custom resource. So we will get more crit rate and crit damage. So this would be a good option. Skill critical, hit damage, and cooldown. I have farmed a few other reactors as well. So we have things like crit rate and crit damage in case we are not hitting 100% crit rate or something. And we also have a duration. We have cooldown and singular without the crit. So I have several of these options here. But I think this is the one that I would recommend you get for Yujin, for the singularity one. And as usual, for the fusion one, you get the one with the fusion power. You're not seeing crit on this one, so non-attribute and fusion would make sense. Now, where do you farm these reactors? We have the usual locations that rotate every week, and we also have the permanent fixed location. So I'll quickly mention the locations this week, but I would recommend the infiltration missions because those are easier. You also get some amorphous materials and you get about 5 or 6 at the end of the mission, even if it's a 250%. So the rotation this week, we have singular in Ironworks in Sterile Land. If you are going to do this one, we have some short missions. This one here, this is a good one. Weapon processing facility. If you take bunny, it'll take you 30-40 seconds. So you could try this one. You can also try the defense line. This is for the fusion reactor. So for defense line, this is the outpost we used to do the Valby run here. So this one is where you'll get the fusion reactor, and there's a second for the fusion reactor in Moonlight Lake. Now I haven't done a reactor hunt here, but I think we used to run this old surveillance station mission. So you can do this one. Now besides this, we also have permanent locations on the map. So for the fusion reactor, we have Hagios and Dune Base. So Hagios and Dune Base over here. So any of these missions will drop the non-attribute and fusion reactor. Again, I would say the outpost might be a good one. I haven't done this one recently either. And besides this, we also have a location for the singular reactor. And this one is a good one. I actually still run this one. This over here, this mission, the ruins in Vespers. This mission, Destroyed Temple, again takes 15-20 seconds probably. And you can get 3 to 4 reactors. So if you want, you can run this one. But at the end of the day, the infiltration missions are ideal in my opinion. So for the 2 reactors, we have the chapel in Echo Swamp. This one gives you the fusion reactor. Run it on 250, 2 to 3 minutes. You are guaranteed about 4 to 6 reactors here. And the other one is the Heaven. This one will give you the singularity reactor. Again, 5-6 reactors will drop in a 2-3 minute mission. And so I find this more useful because we are also getting some amorphous materials which we can open for crystallization catalyst blueprints or something like that. So these are the things I would recommend and the options that you need. Now besides this, if you want, you can also farm the external components if you don't have one already. The Enlightened Mage set would make sense because you get extra non-attribute power with this one. in the dev stream, they were using 2 pieces of the Firebrand and 2 pieces of the Hunter. Now, both the Enlightened Mage and the Firebrand you can get from the isolated desert of the Sigma sector. So this one here, this mission, if you run this, both those sets will drop if you don't have them already. And the Hunter set will drop from the bridge zone. This one here, they don't mention it here, but the Hunter set drops from the first void vessel. So yeah, you could do that if you needed that. And regarding the junk filter settings, you can go with cooldown and crit damage. This will be for the non-attribute singular reactor, and for the other one you can go with non-attribute and fusion. So this is for the first combat protocol Transcendent module. So you want these 2 options on the reactor, and so this will give you the 2 reactors that you want. And once you have it, the dog will not dismantle it. Save it once you find the reactor, and then you can enhance it to 5 levels and improve the options on the reactor. So yeah, so that is it for this one. I have farmed everything. I needed the singularity reactor, so I got it luckily very quickly, and so you can do that as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.